Tau te mai koutou tēnei wā. Nau mai hara mai, anō ki tēnei hōtaka e rua rau whitu te kau mā wā. Ko Beck Sahau, e whakapāho ana mai I Tamaki Makaurau ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. He mihi tēnei kia koutou, kua kei te noho mai, ki o koutou rorohiko, ki te whakarongo, ki te pātai pia, hahanga mahi te kapa pirinona. Nā, I tērei wā, ka huri tātou, ka tō haina atu, tō tātou kaupapa o te pōnei. Nā, tatari mai, okay, Wakimihia, ke konei.
You got a recording?
Ai. Nā te mea I kore au I record, tōku hōtaka I te hawhapahi I te pitu karaka, I tēnei pō, nā, ka mahi anō ahau, anō. So, for those of you out there that may have sat in on my previous Livey, this is the second one because I forgot to record the previous one. So, I'm redoing my video. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm going down here because this is really interesting stuff. We're going to Bitcoin bounties are a builder benefit. I have the gift of being able to turn lemons into lemonade. In my life, I have found that the application of good and constructive principles can be applied to almost any situation, even seemingly negative situations, to reach upwards towards desired outcomes. This has empowered me in so many countless ways. Now, I want to empower you. When my eyes were opened to see the hidden and dark hand behind most governments, I was shocked. It was a tough pill to swallow. Objectively, I could see the good that comes from government as well as the bad. Truth is that today, humanity really depends on government and we should be aware of that. To be clear, my position is not anti-government. I'm for peace, freedom and prosperity for all. Coming into a knowledge of these things was like having a mountain of lemons dumped on my head. It is heavy, so I thought, how could we turn all of these lemons into lemonade? One thing led to another, and I created TBC. That is the journey we are on now. The beautiful thing about the TBC journey is that we do not have to go against anyone, not even the powers that be, or the hidden hand of the elite. We are simply going our own way because the inequality is so obvious that anything would be better than the status quo. Inbo's story is so powerful. A story of a young man earning only $80 a month that raised himself out of poverty through TBC. And you can go into the link and read the story. Mbe has truly inspired all of us. Did Mbe go out there and fight the elite? No, he didn't have to. He just went out there and promoted TBC as the solution. When he did TBC transactions, he kept 100% all for himself. Even the earliest version of TBC offered that kind of huge leverage. Leverage is a sound wealth creation principle. Remember I said that I applied principles to empower myself to rise up. Leverage is a key principle, and it is built into the TBC opportunity from the beginning. Cookie rewards positions all of you to leverage the value of one whole TBC coin to complete a 40 grand transaction with someone else that is also looking for a way to climb out of a life of poverty. One transaction a month earns you more than what many of you earn at a full-time job for a month of work. The amount of time you spend doing one transaction is microscopic compared to the time you will spend working all month long at a full-time job. We don't need to be in the economic phase of TBC in order to raise you out of poverty. Mbe and many other Tibetans have already proven that. Some of you can't afford to do a transaction at 40 grand. Well, yes, there are cookie rewards for even transactions as small as 4 grand. Better yet, it's a Bitcoin bounty. Full-timers team up with the admin to build the membership of the TBC community. Admin pays out 50% of the 8 grand collected in Bitcoin or whatever monthly. Monthly creates a passive residual income that is unlimited. For many of you, if you can find just 10 people to pay the admin fee every month, you could quit your job because TBC pays better. What will you do with all of that extra time that will create? I hope all of you realize that you can't access the benefits of the cookie rewards and the distribution phase of TBC without paying the admin fee monthly. Why would any real TBC want to do transactions without access to the cookie rewards? Bitcoin bounties come from a balanced partnership with a TBC admin. TBC admin takes care of all of the headaches of doing business, such as accounting, software development, technical support, and everything else. Your role is strictly promotion. Promote TBC and get paid very well to do just that. A few of you have complained that the admin fee is too much to pay. Have these people realised how big of an opportunity TBC is for them? Do they have a less expensive way to become a millionaire? Well, I have addressed that concern with what I call cement. Everyone can afford to pay the admin fee if they use the cement and take full advantage of the admin credits. At this point, I do not see any reason to ever stop the admin credits and the merchant promo. Read this article if you do not know what I'm talking about when I say cement. So there's a link here, building strong and stable. Some think the admin is just enriching oneself through the payments of the admin fee. How many of you carry the load of paying $40,000 to $50,000 a month to keep TBC running? I've been carrying that load for years now. TBC, the system designed to empower you, has bills that must be paid. Besides, what would be wrong if the thing I created enriched me too? I want all of us to be enriched through TBC so that we no longer have to depend on the system that the elite have created to enslave all of us. The biggest thing holding TBC back is ignorance. Please check back into reality and accept that the fact that an operation such as TBC has become pretty big bills to pay. I'm ready to take TBC to the next level and seriously compete on a technological point with the big boys that have raised tens of millions and even billions to roll out their coins. We are in a race. The first to mass adoption wins. So support an ever-expanding operation to be competitive, where the bills and costs go up and running TBC. It takes millions to complete. That's the reality. Don't join the ones throwing sand in the eyes of the admin. The same admin that has empowered you with the creation and ongoing development of TBC. I'm at your service day and night, regardless if you know that or appreciate that. Ignorance is the real problem here. Take some personal responsibility and overcome whatever ignorance you may be carrying around. The elite love ignorant people. The elite have bad intentions. I don't have bad intentions. Why do they want you to remain ignorant? Why do I want you to overcome your ignorance? Help me take TBC to the next level. Let's win this race to mass adoption. TBC is the one coin dedicated to the mission of ending poverty globally. Humanity cannot afford to lose this race, which will end poverty. Bitcoin bounties are a legacy benefit of being part of the distribution phase of TBC. Be a builder of TBC, not just a user of TBC, and collect mass quantities of Bitcoin bounties. TBC, the gifts, cookie and rapid rewards, Bitcoin bounties, admin credits, cement, and the merchant promo is a package deal of the distribution phase of our currency that can lift a person out of poverty today and has a mission to end poverty globally. We are making history, and you are a part of something huge. Imagine the possibilities of what we can do together. With a massive accumulation, admin fees into the millions. What if we built a private internet that was free from the elites buying on us? Do you see how huge this could get if we just set aside our differences and come together as one people? I'm with you. I'm with you. And together, everything is possible. So focus on gathering as many Bitcoin bounties as you can, because together we are going places and the adventure has just begun. So enjoy the journey, people. Enjoy the journey. Now, a note in this article here. At this point, I do not see any reason to ever stop both the admin credits and the merchant promo. What does that tell you? Why is he saying that? I think it's because, and this is my own view, and I'm sure many people can see this, it is creating growth, huge growth. We will know at the end of September just how much the admin credits have done in the past 2 months since August and September. Then you will be able to gauge the growth in TBC against the previous 2 months prior to August. And you'll see the difference. It's not hard to see it. Okay, so let's go check out something now. We've got a few minutes to spare, so I just want to go in here. And remember, tomorrow 4 a.m. New Zealand time is the send button meetings. So please attend if you are a full-timer. Please view, the videos when you can. And please enter the keywords in the appropriate boxes. And in the past, we have had boxes missing. So just have to be, aware of that we haven't had 10 keywords for the last probably 3 Mondays, maybe 4, that the same button meetings have been held. We also need to have patience when waiting for keywords or recordings or boxes, because sometimes we get them on time, other times it may be a couple of days later. So just be patient and things will happen accordingly. But we'll just sign in here and have a look at the last week's. Well, I think will still be showing this week. Oh, last week, yeah. Bitcoin competition. Because it would be very interesting to see this. Now, just check if it's last week that's up or this week. No, they've already started showing this week. So, let's go to last week. Because the prize winners will be paid out in the morning, New Zealand time, 4 a.m. So look at it here. We have Megatech from Cameroon with 123. Wow, we have a new person at the top of the leaderboard. Second place was Kasimu Latif, Ghana with 121. And then we have William Adibawale from Nigeria with 120. And look at all the numbers following. They're all in the hundreds, triple digits. Amazing. And it's the same old countries as usual. Mind you, they had the people in those countries. Unlike New Zealand, nowhere near the number of people in those countries. Nowhere near. And there you go. Look, we're into the second page and we're into triple numbers. Wow. So we'll just take a quick peek through and see if we can pick up new countries. Japan is starting, to grow, to really grow as well. And we've only got 54 pages to go through. Wow. So we're down in the 5s and the 4s. And, yep, United States 4. And then we're down in the 3s. More 3s. And we're into the 3s, the end of the 3s, and starting into the 2s. And we're in the 2s here. Still in the 2s. And 2s again. Nigeria is a country that's really pushing this competition. They're participating left, right, and centre everywhere. And the 2s still. New Zealand. Wow. My husband has got 2. How about that? Yes. Adam Ruafare has 2. Wow. Who else has 2? Nigeria. 2. Heaps of 2s in there. Cameroon. Look at Cameroon. The whole page. Cameroon. Wow. That's unreal to see that. I mean, most of all these countries that are, pushing the boundaries, they all could have a page each country. Wow. Look at it. I think this week, this competition this week, I think we in New Zealand have dropped a little bit. Oh, and I've got 2. Well, so that's 6 so far we've got. New Zealand. Now we're a bit far off from our normal figures. Last week we had double figures. So Raymond Ruafare had 1. Louise Yusa has 1 as well. So that's 8 we have. Not bad at all. And so we're all in the 1s now. And yeah, it's exciting stuff. Tonga 1. Yay. That, at least they've got somebody in there. And I mean, that's only a little tiny island that we're looking at. So, looks like we just have 8 this week from New Zealand. I'm sure we could have a lot more. But anyway, we just keep working on the figures. And for next time. Yes. So there we have, that's on Sunday. This is who was leading here with 123. 121. Excuse me, and 120. And there's not much between, like, I would say about 14 countries, 14 people, sorry. There's not much between them. They're all in the hundreds. So let's have a quick look at the French and see where that leaderboard is. And we have Invaderic with 205, Tindeli, Air Tindeli, Boma Samuel, 103. And then we have Manga Timothy with 22. And they're all from Cameroon. Wow, awesome. Now the last one, Tagalog, Ash Fletcher, 301. Marilu Brow, 104. And Abimbola Ugambawale, 101. And of course Perla Katchipon from Philippines with 100. So, you know, well done, all of you that have, you know, that were contestants, competitors in the Bitcoin contest. And I congratulate you all for last week's effort. So tomorrow we will see just where we stand on the final leaderboard total. Okay, so that's it from me tonight from Aotearoa, New Zealand. And, you know, we'll be back here. I'll be back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. And much more to kōrero about. More kapapa to kōrero about, more pānui as well. And so, nhora koutou, your koutou kainga, and peace to you all. Kia tau te rangi Maria i runga, your koutou.